Hello everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day today. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Today I'm going to be doing a quick video just going over a hybrid build that I made so you can use two builds at once basically, or two different weapon sets. And yeah, that's basically what it is here, so let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to go over the perk cards, the actual special numbers, and the legendary perk cards before I get started. Now, I just want to say that this is best with a chainsaw and an auto axe and a railway rifle. Those are probably the best three weapons that you can use for this build. Of course, you can use another two-handed melee weapon, and of course, you can use another rifle. Just want to point out as well here with the legendary perk cards, I did kind of leave a random one here in case, you know, you need to make ammo or you want to throw on Funky Duds because it's a daily ops that requires it, or even throw on Master Infiltrator because you need to unlock some stuff. So again, I just left that slot kind of random in case you need to switch things in and out. And of course, we'll show the actual special numbers here. Just makes it that much easier when you're going to make this build. You can pretty much just set this up and then off you go. These are the mutations that I used. You could easily switch out carnivore for herbivore if you're going to be using the chainsaw or the auto axe a little bit more. Definitely have twisted muscles no matter what, and if you are going to go use the railway rifle more or the rifle more, definitely have herbivore and eagle eyes, mostly for company T. You'll also need a good set of unyielding armor, as the higher the strength, you need high strength for this, and that's what this armor will help you accomplish for the auto axe and the chainsaw. So if you don't know much about unyielding armor, I will link a video in the description going over that. If I had to recommend weapons for this build as well, like I said, definitely the quad railway rifle. Maybe you can get faster fire rate or less VATS cost on there, even explosive damage. Just a quad railway rifle is pretty much all you'd need for this build, and you'll kill the enemies fairly fast. But for the auto axe or the chainsaw, definitely try to get a good vampires, preferably with 40% power attack damage, and maybe breaks slower or even weighs less would be a good one. The reason I say this too is it's a good thing about this build. If you really need to stay alive, you could just pull out your auto axe or chainsaw with the vampire's effect on it, and you can see that regular mobs just won't be able to kill you. Like, they will kill you, as I'm going to show here, but you can see they're really fighting against my health. Like, I didn't hit a stim pack or do anything. This is just the ricochet perk going off, and it's complementing the vampire's effect. So every time ricochet goes off, it's like the vampire's effect on the weapon is filling my health, basically. So that's why I included this perk card in this build, and this is why I highly recommend, with the auto axe and the chainsaw, you have the vampire's effect on it, and preferably power attack damage. And just to show you the damage that this build can do, this is actually the more underpowered of the two weapon types that you could use with this build, if you can believe that. Absolutely destroys a Mirelurk Queen, and as you saw, a Behemoth as well. Regular mobs are just going to be a joke. Like, it's just pretty much going to be zip, 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 and they're dead. Like, their health bar barely exists. And like I said, this is the underpowered weapon class of this build. And that's why I did this as well, too, because the chainsaw is just already overpowered, as is the auto axe and the railway rifle, as you can see there, just destroying a behemoth. Another good reason too to put these two together is because if you're using a chainsaw, sometimes it's hard to take out a Scorch Beast, but with this build you could easily just take out the railway rifle, absolutely destroy them. It absolutely destroys a Mirelurk Queen here. This is the more powerful of the two weapon classes, and like I said, I would stick to the chainsaw and the auto axe with this build because they're already overpowered. This build definitely leans towards the rifles, so you can switch it out and use a handmade like I'm using right here, or you can switch it out and use a fixer if that's one of your favorite weapons. This build will easily make this weapon do more than enough damage. It has all the essential perks for a commando build. So just throwing that out there if you want to switch it up a bit. Even if you want to use an assault rifle like I'm using here, you can see that this build does tons of damage. And just keeping in mind, I am holding the critical button as I'm holding the fire button. So just keep that in mind if you didn't know that little trick. For big boss enemies, I know I said this is the underpowered weapon, but you could easily still use the auto axe or the chainsaw against Earl, the Queen, the Ultrasight Titan, whatever you want, and then that way you won't waste any ammo. So it's just, you know, another good reason to put these two weapon types together. I absolutely love this build. I'm excited for you guys to actually try it, or maybe you're already using a version of this. I would love to hear in the comments from you guys. I just had to show you guys this build. I'm going to be live streaming this weekend like I usually do, and I will be using this build the whole time. If you want to come out and say hi, or if you have any questions, that would be great. Let me know in the comments. As I said too, I love reading those replies, and have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching.